In today's video, we're going to look at sending messages using the Moodle Cloud platform. I'm doing this video because there is a problem when you send messages after you've made a big blue button lesson prepared for them. Let's look at how we send messages generally to our class. Here's my class, Big Blue Button Webinar. And here are my participants. And as you can see, I am the teacher, that's my full name. And I've made different email accounts, Gmail, Hotmail, iCloud and Yahoo, to show you how the mail is sent. Now, what works perfectly well is if I was to send a general message now, I can click all the people and simply choose send message. And in my message, I can write, "Hi, this is a sample message 1, and I'm going to send it to all of us, including the teacher." Now already I've had a few clicks on my Apple Watch, which is connected to some of them. So let's quickly look at the emails. I'll jump to my Hotmail, and you can see there's the message. Here is a sample message sent straight away. And if I go to my Yahoo Mail, again, here is a sample message 1. And again, I can go back. I can go to my iCloud, and there's the message there. "Hi, this is sample message 1. And finally, I can go to the Gmail. Here is a sample message 1. And that was all sent just using the normal messenger. Now we run into problems when we try to send a message about a lesson we have prepared. So let's quickly set up a lesson for this sending a message. Over on the right, turn editing on. And we add the activity. And this is the big blue button webinar. This is where the problem lies. Now the only two things you need to do when setting up a big blue button webinar is to give this a name and to schedule the session. And we will schedule it for now to be completed in half an hour's time, let's say. Now the good thing about these lessons is that you can actually run over this time and you will not be kicked out of the room. That's one good thing about this. Normally you could click this send notification and show more, and you can even put a message in here. And we'll call this sample message or sample message for webinar, maybe. Okay, so they will get this message when you send the notification. What happens here is, if you try to send this message now, while we're still setting up the Big Blue Webinar, this is what will happen. You get this error message. And the way to solve the problem is you need to make the big blue button event first and then you edit it with the message. So let's try that again. So we're going to add the activity again. Call it sample message lesson 1. Again, schedule the settings. And now, as it stands, do not click send notification, just save and return. And there you can see our big blue button is now available. If I just turn the editing off, you can see that I could join the session if I wanted to. But if I want to alert my students, what I need to do, so I'll just go back, turn the editing on again, and simply edit this event. So I go to the editing, and now if I was to click send notification, it will be sent. We'll call it lesson 1. And now when I click save, we should all receive a message. I've just had 2 messages on my phone. So now let's look at the email in Yahoo. And there you can see the message, sample message 1, and it gives the start date of the lesson and the finish time. The same if we go to iCloud, we click on the message, it's today at 9 o'clock. Everybody gets the warning, and the same here, a new message in Gmail. It starts today. That's my sample message from the first one. Now, what I think happens with Hotmail is that it actually goes into the junk mail. But this only happens with Hotmail. So if I look at folders, junk, you can see that they sent this message, sample message 1. The lesson is in the junk mail, so I obviously have to say that this is not junk. Now I can go back to my folder, and there's the message, sample message lesson 1. And it gives me the title of the lesson, the time it starts, which is now the time it finishes. So there's the lesson. Let's all log in. So that's a quick fix on how to make a Big Blue Button video lesson and to send the information off. You can see now, if I click into this lesson, I can join the Big Blue Button as can the other candidates. So I'll allow the Big Blue Yeti microphone and give it the private echo.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Okay, so that's how you do the messaging. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that this Big Blue Button is a different server from the Moodle. It's a localized server, and you can end the session simply by ending the meeting. And I can end the session here as well, as I'm the teacher. So, hope you enjoyed that quick video, and we'll see you on the next video.